I'm back, and today, first of all, we're going to talk about why I was gone, because I know I'm going to get a couple questions. And okay, so let's talk about the fact that I decided to grow out my eyebrows, right? So that is one huge reason why I didn't make a lot of makeup tutorials, nor did I want to film myself with hideous brows, correct? No one wants to be on camera with hideous brows. No one even wants to look at themselves with hideous brows. So I kept myself low-key. I grew my brows for about 2 months. Well, however long I took my little mini break, it felt like 2 months. It was like a month and a half, something like that. And I went and got my eyebrows done. And this lady managed to destroy my brows in less than like 7 freaking minutes, guys. It was devastating. Like, devastating. You don't understand. Like, I put a pause on everything from making videos to taking pictures to just being kind of like hidden away because my brows were hideous. And then she managed to destroy them in 7 minutes. I mean, what type of stuff is that, right? But yeah, anyways, besides that, my sad brows, that's first world problems. Anyways, so today's video is going to be pretty much, as you guys can probably already tell from the title, it is a makeup tutorial on this look that I have going on today. And I get a lot of compliments whenever I wear this. I feel like this is super awesome to wear on a daily basis, especially for you girls that are more on the glamorous kind of side of like an everyday makeup look. Of course, for you ladies that are into like highlighting and everything else, you totally can skip out on that. You guys already know how to tweak it yourself. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. If you're interested on how I achieved this look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Bye, guys. As always, we're going to be starting with the Stay Don't Stray in light medium by Benefit by priming our eyes and buffing that out with a Sephora concealer brush. I already have my foundation on and my good concealer that actually covers the sadness under my eyes. Then I'm going in with Always Sunny. This is a Pro Longwear eyeshadow by MAC Cosmetics, and I am taking a fluffy brush from Sephora. This is, like I always mention, this is actually the older version of the number 10 brush by them, but it works the same, actually even better. I'm just placing this eyeshadow in my inner crease and also my upper crease as a transitional shade and to actually add warmth. This is actually going to give you like that stop position, like I always say, where you pretty much don't want to go above this color. And you just want to keep whatever eyeshadows you put on top of your eyes pretty much under this shade. Then I'm going in from the Sharon Osbourne collection with the shade, what was it called? Oh, it's actually in the shade Sexy Eyes. It is a Volux Pearl, and as you can see, it is totally this gorgeous orangey, rusty, coral type of shimmery shade. It is a Volux Pearl, which means it does have shimmer and it does have like that pearlescent effect, but it's not overly shimmery that it looks like straight glitter or anything like that. Oh, I love, love, love the finish of these eyeshadows. And I'm just packing that on, and I actually did 2 layers to build up the intensity. Then going in with the shade Femme Fatale, which is a shimmer shadow. Now, I'm only placing that in the outer corner. As you saw, I actually pat it on with a number, I want to say the number 27 brush. Yes, this is the number 27 brush by Sephora, and I'm just placing that in the outer 1/3, kind of blended it into halfway and just slightly in the inner portion of my crease. I'm not going to be putting that on top of my crease or on top of that Always Sunny shade because I don't want too much shimmer in my crease. You guys know I'm not super huge on shimmery shades. But the nice thing about this shade is that even though it does have shimmer, it's more, I feel like it's more of a Volux Pearl as opposed to pure shimmer. And I'm just adding that. It's pretty much a shimmery shade of like Always Sunny. And then I'm taking Embark, which is a gorgeous matte dark chocolate brown. It's almost like a chocolate brown, but then it has a little bit of purple. But because of it being more towards a brown shade, like a reddish brown shade, I don't know, this brown is gorgeous though. It kind of enhanced into something a little bit more warmer, and I love the fact that it deepened up the look without overly smoking it out. And I pretty much placed that in the outer 1/3 of my eye and created a V. And as you can tell, I'm just sweeping it lightly into my crease because I didn't want to bring it too far into my crease to create a legit smoky eye. With the same number 10 brush that I had placed the Always Sunny shade, I'm just using that brush again to buff out any edges and buff in all the colors together with no additional product, just pretty much softening up those lines. And then we're going to go in with a vanilla shade, which is something close to like your skin tone. And because we have shimmer on the lid, I didn't want to use too much shimmer under my brow bone, but you'll see later on what I do. But pretty much as a highlight to clean up that area. And what's nice about a matte vanilla shade is that it'll actually help you blend out any transitional shades that maybe went up too high. I'm then going in with the Kat Von D liquid liner, and you guys know I love this liner. This is in the shade Trooper, and I'm doing a very, very thin line close to my lash line. I'm not winging it out like usual. I'm not doing an overly dramatic wing. You can do it, but I just chose not to, and it's pretty much just a base to add lashes. And then going in with the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagante, something like that, mascara. I'm just applying some to pretty much prep for lashes. And then of course I'm taking my number 120 Demi from Ardell lashes, and I'm placing that right on top of that really thin black line that I had placed with the eyeliner, and it just looks so much better with lashes, guys. We're going to speed this up here. I mean, you guys know what I usually do. This is pretty much just to help brighten up under that eye area. This is more of a highlighter, and then we're going to go ahead and just blend that out with the Beauty Blender. Guys, I'm going to just skip through this because we already know what I do. And pretty much just blending outer corner into the inner corner just to prevent it from creasing, as you can tell right here. And again, for an everyday look, you totally don't have to highlight. I just chose to because I am just cake face. And then I'm going in with the Pro Finish powder by Makeup Forever, and I'm going to place that on the rest of my face, leaving the concealer area blank. Just letting that concealer area pretty much dry before setting any powder on it quickly. I don't want it to get too patchy, but I went back in with the shade from the palette, which is called Femme Fatale, and took that right on the number 27 brush and pretty much just ran it along my lower lash line just to add a little bit of something down there, but I really didn't want it to look smoky, so I just pretty much used whatever was left on the brush and did that. And then I am using the Rimmel London mascara. I forgot what the name is called. I think it's called Pop Eyes or something like that. It's not my favorite mascara, but I have it, so I just want to use it up. I do like it for the bottom lashes. I just wish it would make them look thicker. But yeah, girl, don't forget them bottom lashes. And then I'm going to go ahead and now set my concealer. And I'm just using pretty much a face powder that's a little bit lighter than myself. Nothing too much because I don't want like a super hardcore highlight, even though I feel like it looks like it later on, but whatevs. Highlighting anywhere I put that, highlighting concealer. Then going in with the Park Avenue Princess by Tarte. I am pretty much taking an angle brush and just adding Bronzer in the areas where bronzers usually hit. So like your forehead, your cheekbones, down the sides of your face. And I even kind of did a light W across my face. I am taking Wild Honey by Becca. And guys, this blush is so intense, but I love it. I just feel like it is perfectly paired up with this look. I know on camera it looks a lot, but in person it's not much. I'm going to be taking my Bareminerals Highlighter. I forgot what it's called, but I'll leave a link down below. And as you can tell, it was my fave from my brows, doing a creepy movement. And I'm going to be placing that on the highest points of my cheekbones. Again, for an everyday look, you can totally skip out the highlighter. But because I am very bougie and I think I am a Lily Galici, I like to put highlighter everywhere. And then for lips, I am taking, oops, sorry, I thought I was in the lips part. I'm just taking the lighter shade that was in that palette, which is called Sweet Eyes, which is another Velux Pro eyeshadow. And I'm just placing that into my inner corners, just little last minute touch-ups just to brighten up that inner corner eye area. And then I go ahead and actually bring it under my brow just to add a little bit of lift. But as you can see, I'm not putting it all over the brow area. I'm just putting it right under the highest point because that's where I want it. And after that, we are going to be taking Madeira by Bite Beauty. And I am placing that all over my lips. And ooh, I love this. I love this shade, guys. And then I'm going to be taking Strawberry by Bite as well. Sorry, I had like a brain fart, right? And then I'm just going to be putting that all over my lips as well. And then you better make sure you set and spray your face with some Make It Forever Mist and Fix. Mixing something. I don't know, but it's the best setting spray ever. And that pretty much, guys, finishes up the look. This is what it looks like up close. And if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you want more looks. And again, I'll leave links down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys.